Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you, and I thank you for allowing me to be part of your day, guys. I truthfully, honestly do. This video has been going back and forth in my head over and over and over again. And when I say the video, I mean I wanted to speak about this, but I know it's a touchy, very, very, very touchy topic. So I think it was on the 11th of this month, Ian Watkins, the singer from Lost Prophets, which was a Welsh band in, the UK, was unalived in prison. His easy bled out. That was it. He was incarcerated. I mean, millions of records sold. That band made it pretty big, it really did. It was the first Welsh band. And as far as I know, the only Welsh band that made it that big. But Ian Watkins, the singer of the band, the lead singer of the band, he messed with kids, messed with babies. Horrible things that we couldn't even imagine. And that's why two men unalived him. They took him out. Because PDFs don't make it. And if you were to read the charges against him, here's the thing. When it was told to the police, it wasn't believed. When a girlfriend of his said something like, I think this is happening. She wasn't believed. So unfortunately, children were sacrificed, babies were sacrificed. This exists in our world. It exists. It's here among us. So it's important that we know who people are, because not only is Ian Watkins responsible for what he did, it is the parents of these children that allowed it to happen. Some of these children were drugged. There was a 1-year-old child. Now, I know I'm going to piss people off, and I'm not doing this to piss people off. But when you see the writings of what Gypsy said about a daughter in her imagination, that shouldn't get her off. Bree, that's not kink. That's not healthy kink. That's not what that is. That's deranged, and that's dangerous. And that's why people are concerned. And Sheena, you can get as pissed as you want. This is legitimate. It's concerning because it's not far-fetched for people to behave that way, because there are people that behave that way. So Gypsy committing mastercide, which she did. And the fact that it was as gruesome as it was. And I keep saying there was something to that, because she could have unalived her mom if she really wanted to, in more of a humane way, and she didn't. And she hasn't gotten therapy, and she hasn't worked through any of this. Excuse me, her behavior is the same, and I got to stop drinking ginger ale. Her behavior has been the same. It's been happening. And where does it stop? Where do we realize that there are the sickest people walking around among us? And when we think maybe something is so far out of reach that it can't happen. We see that it happens. And even the authorities sometimes don't believe what's seen until after it's done and over with. And then that's the cost of innocence. So when people are getting pissed off and talking about concerns about, I'll talk about me. I don't want anything to happen to that baby if there's a baby. I don't want that. But if there's a baby, why isn't there like sirens going off about what she wrote to Nick? Why isn't there sirens going off about how gruesome the unaliving of her mom had to be? Why isn't there sirens going off about this kink that seriously, there's kink and then there's not. And that's not what this is. You can call it whatever you want, Brie. That's not good old wholesome kink. You know what I'm saying? So that's an assault on some things. That's an assault on some inanimate objects there. And it's a thought behind it. It's a thought that you think that that's something that somebody would find attractive. So that's what you think they want. That's who Gypsy is. That's who she is. That's not wholesome. That's not kink. That's disgusting. That's deranged. That's wrong. And it could be dangerous. And I just wanted to talk about it. And it's been on my mind for a couple days. Honestly, it's been on my mind for a couple days, and I wanted to put it out there. But I know that the anti-Gypsy people, or this side, it's this side and that side, isn't it? In the meantime, I don't think there's one person in all of us on either side that want to see anything happen to that baby, if there's a baby. And we don't. I don't think anybody wants anything to happen to Gypsy unless she ends up back in prison. I think that the things that are said in the anti-Gypsy verse is simply because of the danger of the pro-Gypsy verse. That's the problem. And the narrative of what's been going on here. The whole bit. It's not okay. It's not vanilla. It's not even beige. It's nothing. It's dirt. It's dirt. So there's a real seriousness here among the drama, among the bullshit, among the dance moves, the stupid singing, the artwork, and all that shit that she's trying to find with herself. There's something really dark in there. And it just needs to be addressed. I'm not comparing her to Ian Watkins. I'm just saying shit like this happens. And she wrote something that was something that Ian did. That's all. And look at everything Ian did. All right, guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip, and I thank you as always for allowing me to be part of your day. I really do. Thank you so much, guys. Be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thank you.